Good evening, St. Mary's School parents and guardians and families. It's been a while since I've come to you via video, but I wanted to talk to you for just a few minutes. I promise it's only a few minutes this evening about how important those intent to returns are for our planning purposes here at St. Mary's School. So if you're not sure what I'm talking about, or if you've been reading your weekly family bulletin, we have our intent to return opportunity out and available to our current families for enrollment for next year. So unlike public school, where they just assume that you're coming back from year to year unless you tell them that you're not, we do an intent to return process so that we know for sure that you're coming, or that we know if you are planning to not come for one reason or another. Because again, you're making a choice to be here, and we're so happy that you're here, and we want to make sure that our planning includes all of the students that we can possibly know are going to be here. So you should have received an email from our Final Sight parent portal system inviting you to complete that intent to return. If you would please log in to your Final Sight parent portal and complete that intent to return, I would be ever so grateful. Thank you to those of you who have done it already, but we still have a number of families, in fact more than half, who haven't completed it yet, and I'm really asking you to put this in your top priority pile. Why? Because knowing as best we can how many students we're going to have next year at each grade level helps us plan the best possible way that we possibly can. Right now we're planning, what class configurations are going to look like. We're figuring out our faculty assignments, meaning who's going to teach what. We're also working on our budget for next year, and it's hard to do all of those things and do them well, and make choices that are best for students when we are unsure how many students are going to be here and which students are going to be here. We hope and pray that you're all returning, but we need to hear from you on whether or not that's happening. So I just need you to use that email you got from me, log into your parent portal, and I promise it will take you maybe 3 minutes tops to complete the intent to return form. There's only a couple of questions, and it won't take you long at all, and then it's going to prompt you to either pay the $75 registration fee for next year, or you can choose to pay the $25 deposit and then pay the rest by the end of the school year on June 12th if you don't have this full 75 right now. And you want to do that for each one of your students if you have more than one student here. And I urge you to please do it as quickly as possible so that we can get as accurate a count as possible. It's also important because we have open enrollment right now, which means that families that aren't currently enrolled can now come in and have a school tour, have a pre-enrollment interview, and apply for a spot here at St. Mary's School. And we want to make sure that all of the students that are currently here are going to have their spots available to them if you would like to have them. So again, another important reason to complete that intent. And then it helps us plan better, it helps us budget better, which in turn helps the following school year go better. The second thing I want to mention to you is the money part of next year, which I know is always a big thing on everybody's mind. Please note that the tuition assistance applications are due on May 1st. Right after May 1st, the Tuition Assistance Committee and I get together and determine those tuition assistance awards. So if you haven't already gone on to FACTS and completed a tuition assistance application, now is the time. You want to make sure you get that done by May 1st so that you are considered in that first round of tuition assistance awards, because they are given out first come, first serve. We don't hold money back. We work with who we have in front of us at the time. Also, if you are thinking that you qualify for the Catholic parishioner discount for tuition next year, that application is also due by May 1st. And the links to both of those applications can be found in your parent portal on the enrollment checklist. But in order to get to the checklist, you have to complete the intent to return form and indicate on there that you want to apply for assistance and that you want to apply for the Catholic parishioner discount if that's you. And then those links will show up on your enrollment checklist. Okay? But you got to complete the intent. All roads lead to the intent. If you have any questions or you need help doing any of this or you need access to a computer to do it, please do not hesitate to reach out to our office. Mrs. Jimenez is more than happy to help you. I am more than happy to help you. We want everybody to have the opportunity to be successful and get a spot here at St. Mary's School for the 26-27 school year. Then in mid-May, you can anticipate another email, assuming you've done all that, and done your intent, done any applications that you need to turn in or not if you are a full paying family. In mid-May, you'll get another email that lets you know that your contract or contracts, if you have more than one student, are ready for you to view and sign up for your payment plan, all the things in mid-May. So you'll be able to have the opportunity to get all that done before school lets out on June 12th. I can't believe we're here already, closing in on spring break. And then the end of the school year is going to be here before we know it. And our planning is in full swing. So I cannot emphasize enough how much we need your partnership right now. And we need you to communicate what your intentions are for next year. If you're not sure if you're going to be coming, if your student's going to be here next year, or if the answer is no, you have other plans, please still fill out that intent to return form. There is a place where you can mark no, and it's important for us to know that as well. We're sad to see any student go, but again, it helps with our planning if we know your plan. If you're not sure, you could mark yes, or you can mark no, and then if your plans change later, you can always let us know later that your plans have changed. But we do need it completed so that we can plan the best that we possibly can. So without further ado, I'm going to let you go. I said it would only be a few minutes, and now I'm closing in on 9. So fill out that intent to return form. If you've already done it, A+, thank you so much. And again, any questions, please call the office. Thank you. Bye.